Now then, senior doctors are warning that patients' lives are being put at risk due to the pressures on the NHS. In a moment, we'll be discussing the strain on services. But first, Sky's Rebecca Williams has been on an emergency call-out with the South Central Ambulance Service in Slough.
It's 8 a.m. and we're on duty with the Southern Central Ambulance Service. An emergency call's come in. We're heading for Maidenhead.
We're 11 miles away, so it'll probably take us a little while, and it's rush hour through rush hour traffic.
When we arrive, we meet Sheila Pask and her husband Alan. She's clearly in distress. She can't breathe and has had a bad cough for days. Sheila needs emergency care, and she needs it right away. So we're now dropping the patient back to Wexham Park Hospital, where she'll be given specialist treatments. In the A&E ward, she'll get x-rays, an IV drip and, of course, antibiotics. But she's likely to stay in there for a couple of days, I'm told. When we arrive at Wexham Park, Sheila's rushed in for treatment. For us, though, it's on to the next job. Paramedics here are without doubt under pressure. Call-outs are back-to-back, and at one local hospital today, an internal major incident was declared because it was simply too busy.
It is really busy. The way we say it is we can only do one job at a time. So whatever we're allocated to, we put all of our time and attention into that, and then we'll go on to the next. But it is literally straight on to the next. There's not a lot of downtime in between. 1, 2, 3.
Next up, we meet Joan Sakel, who's fallen over and could have a fracture. She's waited all day for paramedics to arrive, but's finally taken in for a scan.
I have been waiting all day. Not their fault, because they are busy, busy, busy.
It's been a chaotic day, but Sheila, who was critical earlier on, has been on my mind throughout. But thankfully, we get news that she's pulled through.
When she said to me, she said, "Have you got any children?" I said, "Yes, I've got 3 children." She said, "Well, if I were you," she said, "I'd get them here." The care really is second to none. Yes, absolutely. Can't praise them high enough.
Is it worse when I push on it?
There's no doubt that this is a service under immense pressure. Many of today's call-outs could have been avoided and treated by a GP. But for the likes of Sheila, the paramedics here simply saved her life. Rebecca Williams, Sky News, Slough.